Okay, Alex, I'm going to be explaining step number 8 of the virtual assistant checkup list, which says everybody's notifications column has been checked after 2 a.m. and the results have been put into Trello. Now what you want to do for this column is make sure first that when you fill out this day, you will always be a day behind because we are behind in time from you. So, the next thing you want to do is go to Trello. You'll log in and you have access to the Team To Do sheet. Now what you simply want to do is check everybody's notifications columns. So just so you know, there's Alex notifications, there's Milton notifications, there's Jason notifications, and there's Eric notifications. What you want to do is make sure that everybody's columns have no cards in it. I'll say that again. What you want to do is make sure everybody's notification columns have no cards in it after 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day, the workers should clear out their cards in this column. So, what you need to do is when you see this step, you need to go to the checkup list, and we know it's number 8. So you go to the checkup list, you click on number 8, and what you need to do is fill in all of the X's that you will need to fill in. So for instance, today we'll be reviewing 3/31 2014. So once we do that, the first thing we're going to check is Alex notifications are clear. Either they are or they aren't. So first we'll check the first column, and it says that there is a card there. So when we go back, we're going to go to the red column that says there are cards in Alex's notification column after 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this case, you're going to write the time the card was put in the column. So what we're going to do is go back here, and we want to see what time this card was put in Alex's notification column. It says that Milton Guevara added this card to Alex notifications and attached this photo at 8:16 p.m. So what we're going to do is write 8:16 p.m. right here. And it converts over to military time. That is okay. It could be in military time or regular time. Next thing we're going to do is check that Milton notifications are clear. So we're going to go to the sheet, go to the right. There is not one card in Milton notifications. So what you're going to do is go back to the sheet. Sorry, my error right here, I was filling it out for the wrong date. You need to fill it out for the correct date. Next, we want to check that Milton notifications are clear. There's nothing in those cards. So we're going to put an X right there. Next, we want to see that Jason's notifications are clear. And there is a card there. It was added at 10:40 p.m. Put this right here. Last thing we want to do is make sure that Eric notifications are clear. And we see that they are not. So when we do this, we look at this card. It was added March 18th. If it doesn't say yesterday, then you need to write the date it was added. So in this case, it's March 18th. That shows that it's been in the column more than one day. In this case, this was also there. That was on March 28th. So we're going to do the same thing. And that's all you need to do. So just to review, if there's no cards in the column, then you will just put X's in the green. If there are cards in the column, you'll put the time it was put in. And if it's more than the day before, you'll put the date that it says it. Just so you know, the way you know is by clicking on the card, scrolling down to when it says added this card to Eric notifications. So that would be March 21st. So you look at when the card was moved to this column. Once again, to be clear, the time or date you're looking for is when the card was moved to the column. So in this case it would say Eric notifications was moved to this column. This card was moved to the Eric notifications column. Any questions? Feel free to ask.